During the pandemic, we had a series of videos that would give everyone an update as to what was going on within the cattle industry, and specifically within GCA. We're going to be bringing those back this year. We're going to do it once a month from now forward. And with that, each month I'm going to talk about the three things that everyone needs to know about. These will be short form videos and give everybody a chance to kind of catch up and see what's going on. The first thing I want to talk about is a legislative update. The General Assembly has been going full speed ahead now. They're in their third week of the legislative session as of today, February 10th. We just wrapped up with the first hearing on the truck weights bill after a 5.5 hour, very passionate discussion on truck weights on the House side in the House committee, overseen by Representative Jaspers. The truck weight bill ultimately passed 18-11. It's good. We liked seeing that. However, we just know that this is the first hurdle. We're going to have to cross several more before we get there. What that bill would do is move the truck weights up to 90,000 pounds, regardless of agricultural commodity or any commodity. All trucks moving up to 90,000 pounds. So an 80,000 pound base rate and then a 12.5% variance. The other bill that was heard this week is the vet certification bill, moving from Secretary of State's office over to Department of Agriculture. That bill also passed out of the House Ag Committee, chaired by Representative Robert Dickey. Again, another first step, but hopefully something we'll continue to keep moving forward. It is going to be critical for our industry as we start to see some of the antibiotics shift to prescription only this year. UGA has also released their B budget for the year. That includes $20 million for Animal Dairy Science Department, specifically the Road Center there on campus. So we are supportive of that as well, and we'll be pushing for that passage. Lastly, the DOA meat inspectors for Department of Agriculture, Department of Ag in the state is running into an issue with recruiting and retaining quality meat inspectors, and so we're working with Commissioner Harper and his policy team to move forward in that. We're following his lead on that, so we'll see where that goes, but we'll keep you up to date as things happen. On the federal side, we had a pretty big drop over the last couple of weeks, and that was the new traceability rule through USDA. They put it out for public comment. There are several things in there that we're concerned about. The biggest thing being the cost, obviously. Between cost and tag availability, those two items are things that will greatly impact the success of this program. But basically, putting in electronic ID tags into all beef cattle 18 months of age and older, as well as all dairy cattle, including dairy beef cross cattle. So regardless of age or gender. So that we're going to be looking at. We've got some concerns with it, specifically on the reporting period. We want to ensure the privacy of cattle producers is maintained throughout that process, and we'll be addressing that in our public comments. Those are due. If you'd like to submit your own comments, you can do that through the Federal Register, and that's going to be due around March 19th. The second big thing that you need to be paying attention to this upcoming month is our state biscuit breakfast. It's luckily the Georgia General Assembly has set their calendar early this year. That's a luxury we've never had before, but the two sides were able to get together and set that calendar early. So crossover day is going to be March 6th. That is historically the day for the state biscuit breakfast, and so we're going to be set up on the street again, outside in between the Capitol and Coverdale office building. Well, we will need some volunteers. If you'd like to help in the kitchen, helping to assemble those biscuits, we'll be starting that at 6 a.m. We'll meet at the Department of Agriculture's kitchen. You can walk through the open gate there on out in front of their building. Walk into the corridor. It'll be the only door in that courtyard. So just walk in, but let us know that you're interested in helping. We'll make sure that we've got you accounted for. If you want to help on the outside of the street and set up there, As I mentioned, 6 a.m. again, right there on Mitchell Street in between Coverdale Office Building and the state capitol. Be sure to wear your hats, your boots. Make sure that this is a great opportunity for us to be able to put biscuits in their hands, get started off on a great note during the day, and especially as we start to see the both the truck weight bill and the vet certifications go through. We want to see those continue. So if they haven't already crossed over to the other house, that is the deadline for them to do that. So it's important for our industry to be there to show those legislators that these issues really do matter to us and to our industry. So please join us March 6th, 6 a.m. out in between Coverdale Office Building and the Capitol. The last thing, and probably the biggest thing to put on your calendar coming up is our annual convention. It's coming up at the end of that week on March 8th through the 10th. Please make plans to attend. We've got a great trade show lineup. We've got a great educational topic going. We've got our events committee has been meeting every 2 weeks for nearly a year to develop this event, as well as our sponsorship committee. We've got a ton of great sponsors, and the trade show is almost completely sold out. As far all of the 20 by 20 booths have been taken. We still have a couple of 10 by 20s that are left and some 8 by 10s. So if you or your business is interested in getting a booth, please let us know as soon as you can. Also, hotel rooms, the main hotel room block there at the Marriott is sold out. However, we do have a couple of other hotels, both the AC Hotel and Hotel Indigo. We've got courtesy blocks there, so please go ahead and get your rooms. They're going fast. There's another convention happening in the city of Columbus at that time, so just be ready to jump on that as quickly as you can. But we hope that you make plans to join us March 8th to the 10th. If you have any questions, please give myself or any of the staff a call. We got some new things happening at convention this year. We'll have an MC. Mr. Clint Rollerson is going to be coming to help keep us on track and on script, but also we are also having the very first ever checkoff highlight session at our convention to show you what the checkoff program is doing for you, the cattle producer, and especially with the money that you're investing into that program. I think you'll be very pleased with what you see and what you hear. But with that said, we look forward to seeing you March 8th to the 10th. You can find details on our website. And if you have any questions, please give us a call. Those are the top 3 things for this month. We hope you guys are staying safe out there. We all hope for an early spring. And if you need anything, please don't ever hesitate to reach out. Thanks.